So I'm absolutely delighted now to be joined by Paul Pendler from JPMorgan Chase. Paul, welcome.
Thank you.
Very nice to have you here on the set. So tell us a little bit about what you're here for this week.
Well, I'm a clinical psychologist at JPMorgan Chase, and one of the volunteer functions I do is serve on the advisory board of the Partnership for Workplace Mental Health, which is sponsored by the American Psychiatric Association. And I presented this morning at the Assembly, and we have a big presentation Wednesday afternoon where members of the advisory board, the business sector, are going to sort of talk on how to partner more with psychiatry.
How does that work? I mean, is business and psychiatry, can they work together, or are they adversaries? How does that all work?
Well, I hope one of the reasons we sort of got time to talk on Wednesday is to sort of dispel the myth that we're enemies, that we really want psychiatry to work hand in hand with us, and we probably aren't doing as good a job as we should to sort of work more hand in hand. And certainly I'll be talking more about how to work more partnering in terms of workplace absence, people who are off work for mental health reasons.
Anybody who watches the television at the moment would be under the impression that there's a lot of stress in the workplace in the 21st century, the economics of it all. How do you go about actually helping people with stress in the workplace?
Yes, it's very stressful to work in today's society. I think really what needs to happen in the workplace is there really needs to be a blanketing of sort of overall wellness initiatives, which I think is happening in a lot of large companies. And the more educated employees are to know when something's not right, and then who to turn to get access, to get services so they can feel better.
I know one of the things that you were talking about this morning was actually helping people return to work.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I presented at the Assembly today giving them an employer's perspective of workplace absence, which is a growing problem, I think, through most businesses in the United States, that people are saying, I'm too stressed to work and I need to be off work. And I think psychiatry and other medical world could do a little better job sort of helping to understand how getting back to work should be a primary treatment strategy. And in fact, being unable to work really is an emergency in somebody's sort of psychological and overall health life.
Now, finally, Paul, are you optimistic that business and the medical profession are going to be able to work more closely together in the future on these issues?
Yeah, I really think that there should be no reason why we can't work together. I think there is this sort of us and them model, and I'm hopeful with the sort of advent of the Affordable Care Act and all sorts of other ventures dealing with healthcare that we can work more closely together, which is really why it's a wonderful opportunity in psychiatry to get us at the table where there are going to be a couple of us and a couple of employers are going to present with psychiatrists, which is part of what the Partnership for Workplace Mental Health does, is it merges these two sort of worlds. So yes, I'm very optimistic.
Well, great. Thank you very much indeed for joining us today. I hope you have a great conference. Thank you, Paul.
So much.